lady just had it to her.
Born house with no fire, Golango still the one for pot. Now you're that's all. Longe what tight to push up. Man the enjoy, time no day, country too fine for live am. Neckaren guess. All my men they didn't guess. I want hold na that candy. Small man me no vest. Bring Mimbo, now for flow.
Yeah, so we're live. I'll get the link from Facebook shortly and share with you when it's generated.
Forget all your sorrow. Local loquito, small boy ready move people.
Oh wait. Sorry. Let me. I didn't hear you.
This should be the intro and the end.
Yeah. This is the intro. Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Handcuff, I surrender. Music don't take me go. Yeah, we don't change calendar. Boys on the make that dough. With the saka, with the chop, with Sinjaka. With the chakra, with the bun, with Manyaka.
Isaac, did you get the link that was generated?
Drowning, but I fall right to the top. Now the energy is forever burning.
You got it?
Run for my
Facebook
blood.
link?
Monday below 24/7.
Oh yeah, okay, I've seen it. Let me send to him.
Rep 237, plus I know road for go heaven. Yeah.
This is good music, man.
Yeah, it's Cameroon music, man. Like.
Bring Mimbo, now for flow.
Alright, Sally, I'm sending you the link.
Small boy ready move people.
So this is where you can share. I just sent it to your WhatsApp.
Small boy ready move people.
Isaac, let me send to you too.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yo,
I can share it and tag you too.
Oh my god, that's a problem.
What?
There's no-
Don't worry if you disappear. When you yeah. Yeah, when you're out of Facebook, you see yourself.
another man got to finish him.
So can I just share the link now?
Yeah, you can share the Facebook link I sent. We're live already on Facebook. We'll take this time to share the link, and then once a couple of people join, we can start chatting.
That's all. Longe what tight to push up. Man, the enjoy. Time no day. Country too fine for live up. Neckaren guess. All my men they didn't guess. I want hold na that candy. Small man me no vest.
Isaac, you know what guess means?
Now for flow.
Yahoo boy.
Small boy ready move people.
That's what gets means.
Forget all your sorrow. Local loquito. Small boy ready move people. Yeah.
You know, Brian Soli reminds me of somebody.
Who's that?
Yeah, my
Handcuff, I surrender. Music don't take me go. Yeah, we don't change calendar. Boys on the make that dough. With the saka, with the chop, with Sinjaka, with the chakra, with the bun, Manyaka.
She passed away yesterday.
Rich Alpaca. Yeah.
Man, so rest in peace.
Yeah, man, also rest in peace. Was very energetic, young, and started working in the studios at the age of 13. That's quite very young for Nigeria, from Africa, and
Yeah.
been in a whole lot of movies, you know.
SB Comics. Shout out to you. Oh, SB Comics, is it possible for you to comment with the page, SB Comics page, so that people can easily just click on that? Isaac, so you see this account, Clean Dollar? That's the SB Comics. He's the one that did the draft flyer sent to you. You saw it? That's a magician,
nice.
man.
Hello, bro. How are you?
You know how when people are cooking eru, they put Maggi, pepper. This is how this man cooks flyers and graphics.
Nice. SB Comics, if you're listening, I like your style, man. I like how you played with the writings and all of those. We hope that you come in here sometimes and we get to talk about all those things. You know, but today is SOLI EGBE's day.
Okay, Sally, you ready?
Okay.
Take your time,
Sorry.
by the way.
I'm trying to adjust my line.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay, mashallah. All right, thank you very much for joining. This space, Topper Spaces, we have a mission to put out quality contents, chat with people like you that create stuff from their minds out of nothing sometimes, and but we'll try to learn the rough work because someone like you will mostly see your videos or whatever content you produce, your photos, but we don't know the rough work behind it. Whereas you have many stories that can inspire us and those that also want to be like you or that want to grow in the industries that you participate in. So welcome, and for a start, you can just tell us about yourself. For those, we have people listening from Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Ghana. Even if they are not live now, they will see it later. So tell us as much as you can about yourself, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, thank you so much, Brian, for this opportunity.
Rachel,
my name, I'm called Soli. Actually, my full names are Solantin Ebe, but popularly known as Soli Ebe. Yeah, actress and a producer, a movie producer, and also comedian.
Yeah.
I just like to do comedy, short videos.
Yeah.
I am from a family of I'm from the southwest region of Cameroon, Bayangi stroke Oroko.
Hey, that's my tribe, Morocco.
Also, I am a commercial model. Like I do commercial adverts for companies, and people want to advertise things, advertise stocks
Yeah.
and products, and also brand ambassador for lotion,
Mashallah.
Shiny Star, and also that'll be coming up soon.
Mm-hmm. Mashallah. Thanks. I mean, with that's some things you got under your belt there. Brand ambassador, comedian, producer. How do you manage all of those things? for a start, I mean, how do you manage all of those things? Yeah. Can you hear me?
A lot of the time, and also being a producer, us here in Cameroon, we don't produce often. Like you say, you produce like 5 movies, 2 movies, 3 movies a year. When you do one project a year, I think you have enough time to do other things for yourself.
Okay.
So you can take you can take time that you have when you're not producing to carry out your brand ambassador duties. That's it.
Oh wow, I see. Isaac, you are in Niger, man. You guys are the
Yeah.
ones that do these movies and stuff like that. So you study drama, right?
Yes, I studied drama. As a matter of fact, my sister, you look like one of my very darling sister whom I just lost. Her name is Rachel Bakam. You have the same kind of energy. You look like her. Brian, I send you a picture. I want her to see Rachel Bakam. I want her to say, I think she's your look-alike. Yeah? Please
really?
put up this picture just so she sees it.
Oh, my condolences.
She was doing everything that you said you're doing. Everything that she said.
Wow.
We just lost her yesterday. Ninja, please put out this picture so she can see, and let's do a shout out.
Yeah.
Let's shout out to my sister Rachel Bakam.
Yeah.
So
just send to me and I'll share it. But in the meantime, there is a comment. I see, man, this guy's name is in Japanese. You see, he says Soli Alpha Petise. Do you have access to the Facebook comments? Can you see it, or you need to be switching from your phone? But there will be a lot of love in the comment sections.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Not a laptop.
All right, I'll be reading them then. Okay, I'll read them then.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anyway, So you mentioned why Isaac is sending this picture. I would send to you too. Oh, okay. Isaac, you want me to just share my screen or to send
it? Yeah, just share your screen. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen now. Yeah. So, Sally, I will share my screen so you can see this and we'll proceed.
Yeah, so that's her now.
Wow.
Yeah, let me share.
I mean, I know that.
She's pretty.
Yeah, just like you. If I get a picture of,
Sorry.
say, of her younger days, you almost look like twins. She had the same kind of energy like you. She was a TV presenter, she was a model, she studied drama, she started at a very early age, and all of that. So I just like to use this opportunity to say that Rachel, rest in peace. And I mean, may God grant us the fortitude to bear the loss. Yes. So that's that. That's that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So I don't pardon?
I said rest in peace, Rachel.
Amen. Amen. She was also in Nollywood. So talking about Nollywood. I learned that you featured in a Nollywood movie in Nigeria.
Yeah, I actually have about 5 Nollywood movies that I'm featuring, and all of them are olive roles.
Oh, great! Oh, great! So tell me,
You have
what
the
are your
movie Jump. You have the movie Jump. You have the movie Jump. It's on YouTube right now. You have the movie My Husband, My Life. You also have the movie The Other Wife. That one is also on airline.
Good. So I like yes. Looking at you, Soli, you're so powerful, you're so hot. The picture that Brian gave us for for your flyer, when I put it up on my story, a lot of people who don't used to care about my wall, I went and caught them looking at your picture. I said that's very good. Soli has made me to catch all these guys. Yeah. So I just like to understand, as a young woman, why did you get attracted to acting, to being an actress, and what was your journey from Cameroon to Nigeria?
Actually, I can say acting is my passion. I think I was born to be an actress. Like, it is an inborn talent. I think if I wasn't an actress, I don't know what else I could have been, because my passion is actually business. I love business. I love doing business. So while doing my business, I decided to also get into showbiz, which is also another branch of business. Yeah. And when I was small, I found myself acting a lot, doing lots of dramas. I organized dramas while I was in Sunday school. Even when I was in secondary school, I was directing plays, writing and directing plays, and I also take a role in the play. And it was actually good. People were enjoying it. So one day I was passing, when I was in Form 5, I think somebody called me and said, "Hey, are you an actress?" That was in Manfi. So I said, "No, I'm not an actress." He said, "You have all the looks. Looking at you, the way you walk and the way you dress, somebody can think that you're a star." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm a star. Yes, I love movies." So that's how I got to contact this producer called Richmond.
You just claim it.
I just claim it, and I just started. My cousin, Egben Gwendolyn, she knew that I had a passion. She knew that I actually have a passion for acting. So she said she was going to connect me to somebody who is into producing movies. So that's how she got me connected. When the guy came to our restaurant to eat, and she was like, "Madam movie producer that." Then I went and met him, Richmond, and I said, "Hey, good afternoon. My name is Pursuing, and I really want to act." He said, what can you do? I said, what can you do? I said, anything that you want me to do. Look at the people are begging it to be in their movie, you're going to advise me. So the guy actually left and came back and said, people are begging you to be in their movies. I said, yes. So that's how we got connected. And we just started talking. He introduced me to other people in showbiz, like Junken Pro, Junken Bootable. You know, I started behind the camera as makeup artist. Then I went in front of the camera as a video vixen. From there, I started acting. I did my first movie, The Prodigal Son. And no, I think my first movie was actually Irrevocable Acts. It's actually The Prodigal Son. Said I said we are going to go to shoot the movie. So that's how we got to do this movie with the title Dark Side. I acted alongside Jeffrey Chief of Ballet. So that's how I just started growing and growing. To Nollywood, I think it was Camif 2018 when they removed a fake news about me. One Nollywood veteran actor, and so I went to Nigeria actually for a brand ambassador deal. Then I said to myself, I cannot allow this promos to go like this without me using it. So I called him because I had his number, had his contact. I contacted him. I said, I'm in Nigeria. He said he's shooting very far at MNSA. Well, let me put on the line. Introduce me to his producer. So I actually traveled all the way from Lagos to Amen Estate. That took me about 2 hours to 3 hours. Went there and met him. Then he introduced me to the producer. So they said, hey, they say you're a producer in Cameroon and you're an actress. So the only role that we have left is just one scene. And I'm like, no, I don't mind. Just a scene can sell me. Yeah, this is my first time into Nollywood. I just want to get, I don't mind taking a single scene, sorry. So that's how they gave me that role. And I had just one scene in that movie. And from there, they started calling me to come and act in Nigeria. The next year, that same producer called me and said, I have a lead role for you. Can you come to Nigeria in 3 days? 3 to 4 days. I was like, yes, I'm ready. He said, okay, come. So I went there. That's how yes, they gave me a role alongside with Kadri, Wole Ocho, and others. So when I started acting there, right there, people were recommending me to other movies, saying there's this actress on this set, she's good, let's use her. And also that's how I moved from one set to another. After finishing with the movie Jump, I went to the movie Barry. And from there, I went to the movie Bad Runs. Yeah, Bad Runs. And then I also did the movie, I'm sorry, there are really many.
I take your time. Stop you. I wanted to interject you and tell you that there are many. And I think
really like
forgetting
their names somehow. Yeah. But, they always like to change their movies when they are sending them out for marketing. Each platform will always have their own movie title, but the same movie. So.
Excellent.
Interesting. Soli, I like to commend you, and for me, I think you have the medicine to my sickness at the moment. And what is my sickness? My sickness is that over the few days, over the few months, we've had issues. I'm sure you are aware about Cameroon and Nigerian music, or will I say the Cameroon and the Nigerian art industry, where a lot of people have been calling like, no, let's just keep it strictly Cameroon and all of that. And you have seemed to be, you have enjoyed best of the two worlds, both of Cameroon and Nigeria. How I mean, how easy how easy was it for you? Or let me ask, what does it take, you know, or let me ask again, what is the relationship? Is there a need for artists in Nigeria and in Cameroon to collaborate? Or is there also a need for viewership, for people to consume, people in Nigeria to watch Cameroonian music? And also the other way, is there a need for Cameroonians, to consume art products from Nigeria? Is there any benefit to all this?
Oh my goodness. Hmm. Need, is there a need? Is there, oh my God. So okay, what I can say is each and every individual have their own choice and of not everybody will like a particular brand of music. Not everybody would like a particular sound, no, a particular genre of music. So I think that depends on you just consume what you want to consume. You cannot tell people to like a music joy.
The village people are chasing you solely. That's why your internet is breaking.
That's it.
I see. And before we continue, Soli, there is a comment from Klein Dollar. That's the SB Comics. So he says, "Wow, my condolences, Mr. Isaac, and Soli EGBE will take over. Soli EGBE will take over from where she left it." And
Yeah,
I can really feel that.
I can still be your sister.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Mashallah. And there's something that I've noticed as you're telling us your stories. You seem to be this is Isaac. Remember my godfather was here called Practical Man. Mm-hmm. So the reason why we call ourselves Practical Man is because of what Soli is doing. She's always ready. Like if you have noticed, like how she told that guy, she has the whole pinch of comedy. Imagine meeting someone that is to introduce you to something, and you're telling the person that people are begging me for movies, and you're here. So that alone, if the person is uptight, that alone loosens them, because they will be like, "Who is this? Who is this?" You see what I mean? But yeah. So
I had the self-confidence. I had the courage.
The same thing with my sister Rachel. The same thing at a very early age. While we were in the university, she was already in the Nollywood. And while we were in the university, she also had a fake story about a sex scandal with a producer. If you check a Rachel Beckham, the same thing. Mm-hmm. At a very young age. You went to a movie and you got to the set and you were told that it's just one role. And some people would think, some people that are not very confident, they will say, I didn't prepare for this. Mm-hmm. Some who have ego, they will say, how can I come and just act one role? But because you are very fast,
a single scene in a movie can take you go far, rather than taking instead of messing up with just a single role that you can handle very well, and that role will make you shine.
But again, people would think that you are a pretty woman, and say that this girl, she made it because she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, she dropped something. How do you cope with those actually?
Hello, Soli.
Yes, I'm here.
How would you respond to that?
Get you, please. Your line is breaking.
Okay. What I said was that people will look at your success today and say that Soli, she only made it because she's pretty. Hello, Ninja.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
What do you say that is because I'm pretty? Is that what you said?
Yes, I said people can watch you and say, oh, Solantine EGBE is successful because she has a pretty face and she has a good shape and she's very hot.
Well, hello, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, we're here.
I think my work is going to answer that question. You know, I'll leave my craft for people to view, and they themselves, they're going to see, they'll see for themselves and say, no, she's not only pretty, but she's talented.
Mashallah. That's the spirit.
And my work will speak for me. I don't even need to defend myself.
Mashallah. But I mean, yes, there must be a start. Like when you had your first role, or when you discovered that you could be an actress. In fact, when you discovered your talent, you have two different types of blood in you, like Bayangi and Oroko. Those are, if you look at the details of them, your confidence, even your creativity, and I don't mean to start any tribal wars, but those are, I mean, other tribes have them, but those are things that are evident. You see, when you first realized that you were talented, be it in acting, be it in modeling, and being it in the form that God gave you, how did you feel about that? Were you scared? Some people, when they notice what they have, they start panicking.
No, I love it. I felt really good about it, you know. There are some people who don't have the talent and they have the passion. They want to actually get into acting and into comedy, but they really cannot make people to do it. They are there forcing it, you know. But me, it's something that I wanted, and boom, I saw it in me. So I just gotta exploit it.
Mashallah, I see. Mashallah. And then,
hello?
Yeah, Isaac, you got something to say?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, I just wanted SOLI, right? There are a lot of young girls today, you know, who might be watching you today, and they'll be like, or maybe all the while they've been admiring you, and would like to understand, I mean, what does it take, you know, for a young girl, I mean, to achieve her dreams, you know, especially in art, in the art industry, in the creative industry, like you did?
Well, that's for you to actually achieve your dream. It entails a lot of time. You really need to work hard, you need to be determined, and you need to be humble, above all, be prayerful. You know, when you want something, pray. And when you pray, you make move. So you pray, you make move for God to fulfill your dreams.
So would you say you're very religious?
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Oh, that is very interesting. You know, my friend Brian,
yes.
my friend Brian is fasting now. It's the Ramadan period. You know, he's taking time to fast. Not everybody that is religious, especially Christians, gets to fast. Do you fast?
Yes, I fast.
Seriously?
Yes, I do fast.
So you mean, Brian, you know, honestly, to be honest, like when we see all these people, all these beautiful women, you know, in Nollywood, in Bollywood, you know, in the, I mean, you just think that some of these people, they make it to all this their stardom effortlessly.
Yeah.
You know, but bit by bit, what I'm really getting to understand is that they put in a lot of work to get to where they get to.
Oh man, yeah.
There is a prayer to me that always get people saying negative on the internet and lies, negative things and lies, you know, things which are really lies and trying to sabotage me.
Yeah.
I get reactivated in my prayer. I take 3 days fasting. I call their names And I pray that as they're making me not to have, not also have peace.
Hey.
I pray so well.
You're a prayer warrior.
Fight spiritually.
Wow.
I call your names and pray. Even if it doesn't happen to you that same year, there will be a year that you face the same thing.
So you are not a woman to be toyed with. I'm already getting afraid. You used to pray and be sending Holy Ghost fire to your enemies.
Fire from the north. East, fire from the south.
So my sister, I'm happy to learn this. You know, it's good. Yeah, it's good. You protect. God has given us powers. You know, we have to use them. You know, it's not easy to become who you are without making enemies. Yeah, so you have to protect yourself. I'm totally with that.
I mean, you know, she would probably pray like, God, let them lose their 2 front teeth. You see what I mean?
Let them lose their 2 front teeth.
You see what I mean? Like, that is person that is disturbing me too much. And then let them lose
so
their 2 front teeth.
Usually see those
I always look at, she's very funny, man. Like, I always look at your status. I always look at your status on WhatsApp, and I mean, you have a lot of energy. Very funny, and there are times when, like, I'm very busy. I'm on the computer all the time, so when I look at your status, it takes me back. I get to laugh. It's like I've gone and played. You see what I mean? And then I can come back and focus on what I'm doing. And
I love it.
Yeah, and one thing I noticed is a charity. Is a charity that you do too. Like Isaac, there was this time that she went and gave like food to some old people, and then they prayed for her. That's the kind of thing that you don't joke with that. Like if you look at Genesis,
for real?
Yes, if you look at Genesis, that's how Jacob got his powers from the father. They say that he duped the father, and the father prayed for him, right? So when I saw it, like it's really amazing. So and Soli, please tell us about those. You seem to understand a lot about life, even from your comedy skits and your videos. I always learn some kind of things. You know, like how Jovi can be like Mboko God, and you can learn like pidgin or stuff from his music. When I look at your comedy, I learned some things about life. I learned some lessons that I cannot mention here, but I learned them.
Wow.
Yes, and so please tell us about like why you do, especially the charity in Islam we call it zakat. Why you do that, and what is your motivation when you do that?
Well, I think giving to me is another passion, and it's I don't know how I can put. I love to put smiles on people's faces, and I don't like to see people suffering around me. If I can be in a position, I'm that kind of a person that if I have 10,000 francs now, and I have 18, I see that there's nothing pressing, and I think it can take me, and maybe tomorrow I can have made of 5. Trust me, I will move from France. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I do.
I think I just what's okay enough for me and help those that are really in need around me, even far from me. If, I don't know how to put it, but I love to give. You know this lady they call Dorcas in the Bible, right?
Who is that?
Dorcas.
No.
Was always giving to the needy, like I just like to give. I am happy when I see other people happy. I'm happy when I put a smile on people's faces.
That's interesting.
Actually, before doing that charity, when this crisis break out, I was actually in my comfort zone, my comfortable house, but some a call that they're like, they're sleeping in the bushes, you don't have where to go, they're running, shooting, killing people left and right. I had to move to a bigger house. And behold, 15 internally displaced family, they were staying with me here in my house. They stayed with me for 2 years, and after 2 years, I had to settle them all, most of them. So, go to places where they can go to school, where they can actually do business, where they can start their own life, because they're not going to stay with me forever. So traveled abroad. So that's me.
Hustler. Since Isaac was saying that you remind him of your sister, let me also say that you remind me of my sister. I was gonna ask if you're some kind of firstborn or something, because you seem to have that vibe.
Yes. I'm the firstborn.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I can feel.
And same thing with Rachel too.
Yeah. Are you sure, Isaac? She's Bayangi, and Bayangi people, when they die, they wake up somewhere else. So.
I mean, Rachel is a star, right? Just Google her. I'm sure when you will see that you have a lot of things.
Brian, I think it's the Ejagan people. Maybe you're on Bayangi Ejagan.
I see.
What's that? Please explain that to me.
Okay, no, Ejagan. Bayangi. It's like when they say, how can I put it? Okay, when they say you are. You are Igbo. Are you Igbo? Where are you from?
I'm from the north. I'm from the northern part of Nigeria. I'm a Baju man from northern part of Nigeria.
You're Yoruba, right? You're Yoruba.
No. Baju from the north. Yoruba is from the southeast of Nigeria. I am from northern Nigeria.
Okay, let me say. Okay, for example, you have Igbo. From Igbo, you have Owerri. You have Anambra. You have Imo State. You have Asaba. That's how the Bayangians are. When you have Bayangi, you have the upper Bayan, the lower Bayan, the central Bayan. You have the Ejagam, who are close to Nigeria. So me, I'm from upper Bayan. So the people that Brian is trying to say that they always die and wake up. That's what I was trying to say, that maybe it's the other people from the other side.
Okay.
I see.
All right.
But that story, I don't know if it is true though. I always hear people saying about me, but I've never heard that from my dad or my mom.
I would investigate.
I mean, growing up, we used to hear that. We used to hear that. I grew up with. In fact, I have an uncle that they said they see him in Ghana. They see him in Ghana. Yeah, that you hear that somebody would die and you
believe those stories?
Well, honestly, I think first of all, I think I don't say it's not true. I cannot cancel it altogether to say it's not true, because the world is a mystery, right? We know that there is a spiritual, even the existence of God is spiritual, right?
Yeah.
Right? So it means that there is a spiritual world. And since me, I am not a spirit, I am just here, I cannot be able to say whether it is true or not.
Yeah, right. I see.
You understand? Yeah. And I know that this is Africa, and I know that our people were very spiritual, So if Cameroon has the same story, Nigeria has a similar story, I mean, it would be something of me to say that that is totally out of not to be considered some form of reality. So, I mean, I believe that it's some form of reality somehow. It might not be the exact picture of what we have been told, but I think that those kind of things is very possible that they actually happen. Yeah. It's just the same way that you pray in the night now, that you pray, and you say you pray against your enemies. And, somebody will tell you that you pray against your enemies. Nothing is going to happen to them now.
Excellent. I see. Well, on my side, the same way that six looks like 9 to some people, and 9 looks like 6 to some people, and like you said, the world is spiritual. So as God makes us, I'm sure. Like I've seen a white. There's my hero in like the computer field, Don Kenneth. He looks like my dad, but he's white. So when I look at him, I see my white dad. He's like, they took my dad and took out the blackness. You see what I mean? They have the same face and almost everything. Yeah. So, but anyway, Solid, let's continue with your charity and the rest. I was saying I get this firstborn vibe from you. My other sister too, Firstborn, like I could feel it from when I was a kid. Like, be it from dressing, she would always make sure we had the latest fashion. She would always make sure like we ate good food. The first time I went to Down Beach, and Limbe was with her. You see, and like even when I used to go to big places, boats and the rest, it was with her. Disciplined, but also she's the one that introduced me to like enjoyment and things like that. So I get that vibe from you, and even from your snaps. Like, is it snaps? The statues that you put up there. So there is this side to you that shows you like living your life, and then there's the other side that shows some funny stories that people are saying around. And but again, the how do you reconcile all of those? I know you spoke about prayers and how you do it, but as a comedian, comedians are said to be the saddest people. You see what I mean? They make people laugh, but deep within them, like there's a lot because everybody wants to shoot at them, everybody wants to pull them down. So how do you cope with all of that?
I'm not a sad person.
Mashallah.
I'm very, 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 very vibrant. I'm a happy person. Even if when you're beside me, you feel that positive energy in me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always positive and I'm always happy. So what I do is I don't pay attention to trust unless you come for me directly.
Yeah.
You know, if they post things on blogs, maybe somebody can just post something and then you come with your negative comments. I don't even see it. And I've warned people not to screenshot negative comments and send to me.
Okay, great. I see.
So what I do is when you come to me with your negative energy, I just block your account. I don't even bother to know where you are. I just block you. And I actually don't allow anything to put me down. You know, I'm very, very resilient. I'm very, very resilient. So I always say I took resilience as my motto.
But don't you know that in the process of locking out all those your critics and negative energy, you know, your husband, you might just lock out your future husband there.
My future husband cannot come and insult me. Is he mad?
I did.
You come and tell me I want to come.
Are you mad?
I don't deal with insolent people.
I see.
Oh yeah, I see. But you know, some people sometimes they like to come from the different side, you know, from the negative side to the positive side. And maybe just in the process, you might change the person eventually. You don't have time for that.
I'm very, very positive. So I can't stand negativity.
Oh, yeah, I see that. I mean, I was watching this show. Okay, it was Barack Obama, and she said so that she doesn't pay attention to anything that is negative about her. They try her media team just blocks out anything that is negative. That is a waste of time for you to try and So I was just trying to pull your legs and see. So that's a similar style to Barack Obama, to Michelle Obama. She doesn't attend to anything negative about her.
I mean, if you have time for that, that thing will kill you, man. Like there's a lot of things. Like, I mean,
I'm telling you, there are lots of people dying every day, going on depression just because of all those negative things. They cannot deal with negativity. Since they are not strong enough, they pay attention to it. They don't know how to go about it. They don't know how to handle it. You see people dying every day, see them with depression, see people weighing out, a young girl will be looking so old, or a young guy looking so old because of stress.
And it's serious. Like for those, when I was in Cameroon, I never really understood what depression meant. I came to the US. I think I experienced that for close to 2 years. But it taught me a lot. Like, I got closer to myself from then, so I learned to let certain things go. There's this stoic prayer that is say, Lord God, help me to change what I can change and endure what I can't change. So that's what really like made me understand that the things I can change, I change it. The ones I can't change what somebody says about me.
What you can't change, let it go. Let's be resilient about it. And what you can change, then change it. What you can avoid it.
There is a comment, and there's a love flowing from the comment section. Ken Shali Monet Ngamne and says you're very correct. Even Solis is a die wake up. So you see, second vote. This second person that is voting, And then
Ken Shali.
Yeah, so Ken Shali again says very true. That's one good character trait about Solis. She's very positive, very fun to be around. Yeah, I mean I can feel that, and now you are also part of a class of people that I could say, I wouldn't say pioneers in like showbiz, because Cameroon, I mean, from back in the 70s, if you look at the Makosa and all of those who have always been there, but we have the tendency of not going back to history. But people of this generation, or this internet generation, you are actually looking for what works, and you're trying to put your stuff out there on the internet. So what are some of the difficulties that you face as a showbiz person, commercial model, and what are some of the ways that if you had money and infinite resources that you'll be able to solve them?
Please bring your question again.
Mashallah. So take your time too. Don't hurry. We're chatting. So you are you are part of a generation that are working mostly online, putting your content online. You used to publish statistics on your page, and that's also trying to show that if you come and use me as an advertiser, these are the people that you can reach. When I saw that, I was amazed, because that's what I do as a computer person, as a computer programmer. But I see you do that in the physical world. You give analytics out there. But then there are some difficulties that you face as you try to do this online publishing and content management business. So I'm asking, what are some of the difficulties that you face? And if you are giving much money and resources and a good team, how will you change and solve those difficulties that you face?
Difficulties in what? In making my content business. Go viral.
Yes, making it go viral,
or making my content to be viewed by many people.
Everything. Just tell us. So because we can learn, and there are people out there that will learn.
That's simple. There are people who have the platform. If you want to showcase your work, and you think people are not supportive enough, they are not sharing your content. Am I talking in the same line of question?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, please go on. Yeah, there are people that are trying to grow pages, but they give up after 1 week.
Yeah, so there are people who have already made the face. They have already made the platform.
Yeah.
Their platform is wide enough, and they are bloggers who are having a wider platform than yours.
Yeah.
So if I'm giving a lot of money, and they say, okay, SOLI, push your work and let it go viral. Yeah. So what I'll do is simply do a giveaway, and I'm like, okay, maybe meet the bloggers with the widest platforms.
Yeah.
Propose to them, give them money for them to promote my work for a period of time. And then also do giveaway to those who are in need, and ask them to use their every platform to push the work, to share.
I see.
Yeah, I also, there's also another option of maybe using a Visa card to sponsor your work online. So to me, I think that that's another way I can come back the challenge by, oh my goodness, sorry, light just went off. Can you run for us?
Okay. So this thing used to happen in Cameroon too.
Just meet bloggers, pay them. Those that are not promoting you for free, you can pay them.
Yeah.
Just support them, promote them. Give them something. Give them money. They can push it. You can push your work for it to go far. I think.
Mashallah, Isaac. You see, you know how they say gold is tested in hot fire. So we can say that the girl that shines can be tested, but when NEPA takes light, because look at
how she's still shining. In fact, her beauty is still radiating inside the darkness. If not me now, they don't go see me.
Okay.
They go say that screen is blank. Brian, is there anybody in that screen? Is blank.
I say they will not see you. Mashallah, you see, she was shining. They took light. She was just shining, my friend.
Yeah. So SOLI, I'd like to understand, how do you deal with the issue of boyfriends and toasters in your life? It's funny.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Okay. What makes it funny?
How do I deal with the issue of what?
How do you deal with toasters? Toasters, boyfriends. Aristos. You know what? You know the Aristos
Toasters.
now.
Toasters.
Uh-huh.
What is toasters, play? What do you mean by toasters?
Toasters now, people where they toast women now. Players. Those kind of guys that anywhere they say a pretty woman, they want to get down with her. How do you deal with those with the men in the industry in your career?
Okay. It's toasters. Okay. Well, if I'm in a relationship and maybe you're toasting me, I'll simply tell you I have a boyfriend. That's all. But if I'm not, I'll maybe check you out. If you're my type, I can pull up with you. But if you're not my type, I just tell you I'm not interested. Period.
Wow, that got me. That got me more curious. So, what kind of man is your guy?
That's personal.
It's personal. And there are people. Why are you blocking people? Why are you blocking opportunity now?
You don't know that.
You don't know that Chris Brown might be watching. Chris Brown might be watching this show now. Yeah.
If Chris Brown is watching, okay, let him come and shoot his shots. If it's my type, I'll say yes.
I like that. I like that. There's also and these are things that I've come to learn. That I've come to hear regularly. There's also the issue about the challenges of young girls, especially girls in the industry. In Nigeria, we've heard it that girls have to sleep with what do you call them? With movie producers, with directors to get up the ladder. Is that also is that also a problem in Cameroon? And how do you deal with that?
Maybe that's in Nigeria, but to me, I've never experienced that. I didn't start by that, so I don't know if something like that exists in Cameroon film industry.
Wow.
I've never been asked by a producer, to sleep with him for roles. No, because first, I wasn't desperate, and I am not desperate. Second, I have everything it takes to be an actress. I'm beautiful, I'm talented. So why would they want to take advantage of me again? I'm not desperate. When you're desperate, that's when maybe some people can see that, oh, this girl is really desperate and she's not fit for this role. Not fit for this role, and she want to I can give what I have to get what I don't have. They don't act, that's it. So that's how they'll be like, okay, but I don't know if that exists in Cameroon here because I've never been faced with it.
No, that's very interesting to hear. I believe that there would be pockets of such incidences. But I take in what you just told me to say that if you are ready, if you are confident about yourself, your craft, nobody nobody can bring you down. It's when you are desperate, that you make yourself, you make yourself vulnerable. You make yourself vulnerable to all these things. All right, good. I want to ask you one question that I used to ask every single girl that is a marriage material that comes to this show. But I will wait for Brian to ask his next question, then that one will come after you dance. You promised that you're going to dance for your fans. Me, I've not forgotten. Brian, have you forgotten?
No, I did not forget.
You guys want me to dance now?
Now we can take a dancing interlude if Brian will hold off his question for that.
Yeah, I can hold it. But my question, let me see. My question relates to that because you seem to be selfless in the sense that when you were talking here, you mentioned people like Rich Manga, you mentioned Junkeng and the rest. Like we have spoken with hundreds of people here, and I can know when I see someone that is putting others up. So Isaac, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like mostly we chat with heroes, and those that are here, those that have been here. Like I mean, you talk about your teams and the rest, but I mean, I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you when you paint your story, you put all these names. I've seen even online people claiming they did things alone and things like that, thinking that that's some kind of swag, not knowing that like when people hear you talking, they just know I cannot invest in this one because this is not a team player. So yeah. Sorry, go on.
I'm trying to add to what she just said. It tells you a true winner, right? A true winner, a true success story. Because the truth in life is that, I mean, if Brian, come on, man, you got to the World Bank because you had people who helped you. You know, like even Practical Man, you always talk about the role that Practical Man played in your life. You know, so anytime you hear people going to say, I made it all alone.
Yeah. I just know that. Yeah, that's why I'm saying this, because even like managing teams, right? When I see people that claim that are heroes, I don't want those kind of people because they don't work well with others. So you, Sully, you always, like, even on your chats, you always put there some guys, the cameraman, you show them, you show someone that's writing a script, that you always put these people up. So why do you do that? And to those that are listening who would want to get into this business, please tell us the essence of teamwork and working with people and all of that from your experience.
Okay. There is a saying that goes, if you want to go far, go with people. And if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go fast, go alone. And if you want to go far, go with people. You can go fast and you end up nowhere. Yeah. And you can go far and you end up very far. I see. So actually, I always like to give credit to where credit is due to be given. You know, I like to give credit to people who have helped me in one way or the other. Yeah. I like to give credit. Yeah. Unlike, you know, there are some people, for example, I have colleagues that have introduced into the movie industry. They go for interviews and they'll never call my name. They'll ask you, how did you start acting? They'll be like, oh, a friend of mine introduced me to this series, start acting, but they'll never call that friend's name. Yeah, I see. Just because they don't want to give the girl, the friend's credit. They don't want to give the friend credit, credit about them coming to the limelight. Yeah, right. Well, I think when you push people, you understand? Yeah. When you push people, that is your strength. You're actually exerting a certain force that gives you the force to also go with them. Mashallah. I see. And
I agree.
You're grateful. More shall come up to you.
Mashallah. You see why I say that she's very deep in certain things, and also maybe I should use this opportunity and thank you for your humility. I reach out to many people and try to bring them to this show. And to me, it's therapy. Like, I work from home all the time, and then I just take like a couple of hours and chat with people and laugh, and then that's how I relax. You see, so I reach out to many people. Some of them are very rude. Some of them don't even reply. You see what I mean? So, but with you, over time, we're chatting until you told me, okay, you'll be free this week, and you got here. So that spirit, I mean, it's really, really amazing. And then one thing that struck me is that when we started, you were not even thinking of yourself. You were thinking of what you can offer to like people watching you and your fans and those that support you. And you said you were going to dance. So that's why I was saying that this, what I was going to ask you.
That's just the Igbo woman in her. That part is just the Igbo woman. How she can satisfy her fans and make more money. That one is business. You know, she said she's a businesswoman. So that I'm not surprised. So that's the business part. And it's good. Thumbs up. In Nigeria, we call it Igbo sense. You know, thumbs up.
Yeah, so I can put the song now if you're ready.
Yeah. So are you ready to dance for your fans?
Yes, why not? Hey, are they ready? Yeah. Brian, check the comment section, please. If they are ready, let them say.
Are always ready. They always come ready. Yeah, let's liven things up around here,
ready.
Man.
They want me to dance. You guys want me to dance? I want to dance Loca Loquito by Mike Monster.
So there is.
I love that.
So feel free to vote, guys. Those that are online. If you want Sully to dance, she was gonna dance for those that support her. And that's just to show the heart that she has. So if you vote for yes, yes, please vote, and then we'll let you know. So maybe we'll give a couple of minutes and then we proceed. Oh, yeah, I see Ken Charlie Monet says we are ready to see her shake a bum bum.
Yes, Charlie Monet!
Okay, one vote is enough then.
Okay.
Because he comes like one, but he's a village. Okay, let me put a local Loquito. Alrighty.
Local Loquito. I even like the guy's name, Local Loquito.
No, the
guy's name is Mike Monster. Hey. That's it.
Okay.
Hey. Those
Yo. King Guns kill this boy. Other man start him, another man got to finish him. Chop like finish him. Before you come be one English him. Esprit high for Sika, say matango they flop for cup. Born house with no fire. Golango still the one for pod. Now yo, that's all. Longe wa tight to push am. Man the enjoy, time no day. Country too fine for leave am. Nekaren guess. All my men they didn't guess. I want hold na that makandi. Small man me no vest. Bring mimbo, na for flow the bomb mimbo. Local Loquito, small boy where he move people. Drink mimbo. Forget all your sorrow. Local Loquito, small boy where he move people. Yeah.
Mashallah, thank you very much.
Nice one. Wow.
Mashallah, thank you very much, Sally. I think this is the first dance that we've had. This is like a, how will I say it? In terms of business, Isaac, like a business, this is, what do they call it? Is a breakthrough, a milestone? How do they call that thing in big? How do they call that thing in big English? Is this a breakthrough, a milestone, a hit? Move, how do we say it? Anyway, thank you very much, Sally.
Me, I just know that she looks hotter than she looks in the flyer. I'm telling you, you are endowed, my sister. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yes. The band had a song called and I'm beautifully endowed. So you are endowed. God bless you.
Yeah,
I'm sure your fans will learn from your dance steps.
I didn't even dance. I'm shy.
You really didn't dance? That was good enough.
It means she did not lose it. You know, I was watching this video by Sang Dilok that she was saying auntie have lose it. Like she was discussing with her aunt and then Isaac, and then song played, the aunt removed the thing, and she was so she was like auntie have lose it. So you didn't lose it yet. But anyway, Ken Charlie Monet says, wow, that's Black Style. Hey, Ken Charlie Monet, thanks a lot for your participation, and thanks for the love, the support and everything. It's really amazing. We have hit like an hour mark, and I think we should be rounding up. SOLI, so from your end, is there anything that you would like to say that we didn't ask you, that you like to say to those who are listening?
Yeah, like I said, I'm also a producer, but I didn't tell you guys how many movies I produced for.
Okay, please.
So I've actually produced about 3 movies.
Okay.
I've produced 3 movies, Wifey, Sacred Story, Shrill. No, 4, sorry. I've actually produced 4 movies.
I can play the trailers. If they're on YouTube, we can play it, and then we can.
Yeah, just so people follow.
Yeah, you have any of my trailers?
I can look for it. I can search it right now and share my screen.
Like Shrill, I go to YouTube, you see Shrill. And my latest movie is about the release called Streets. The title of the movie Streets. That's my latest.
Okay. Just a second. Let me see if I can get the trailer.
Shrills.
Shrills?
Shrill, like F-R.
Okay.
Shrill.
Yeah, okay.
Be fast now.
So, yeah, all right. I see.
Go before she goes far.
Alrighty, I'm gonna share this.
Shrills.
It's over for me.
Shrills, okay.
No second chance to make amends like they all have.
Oh, Pancho, look at his cap.
I was evil to them yet.
Let me be quiet.
They cry at my grief.
Did you like the game? I love the game.
The demon of jealousy and hateful cold grief.
Sure? If you have not, this shall escort you.
I look back and ask myself, why? Why it's over? It's over. It's over for me.
You shouldn't have done that.
I didn't mean to do it. I don't know what. I will strangle you! Don't!
Come off for ya.
I said you come over here!
Oh, my way.
I need it right now. Right now.
Stop, wait, now what is this you make a solo? In my show. In my
Wow.
show.
What a video.
So those actresses, you have Susan Fair, you have Stephanie, you have Paul Loving, you have Young Esteem, you have oh Lord, you have Delphine Tande.
Mashallah, Delphine Tande. I'll reach out to them, or we can connect later and try to. If even your crew. Anyway, let us finish. Yeah. Oh wow, I saw producer.
Yeah, produced by SOLI EGBE. Producer is SOLI EGBE.
Mashallah. Oh wow. It means that it's an honor. It's an honor to chat with you, producing movies. Yeah, it's not an easy thing. Anyway, what comes easy? Is there any other one you want to show, or that one is enough? This is enough.
There are many. They can just go to my YouTube channel, guys. Just go to my YouTube channel, type SOLI EGBE. You can see SOLI EGBE comedy or SOLI EGBE.
I'll drop it in the comment section.
You know, on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Please, I promise you, I have lots of entertainment coming forward to you this year. Have lot of entertaining stuffs like good comedies and short movies for you to entertain yourself and keep yourself busy with when you're bored. So guys, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it. And you can follow me on Instagram, Soli_EGBE, on Facebook, SOLI EGBE. Love you guys.
Mashallah.
Keep supporting me. Keep promoting me.
We will. Mashallah.
Definitely.
So I just shared, and to those listening and those who would see in future, I just shared the link to Soli's and YouTube channel. I would add the Facebook page too that you can follow. Soli, thanks a lot. You were mentioning other names like Delphine, I think Delphine, Tande, and the rest. That your team spirit still continues. Also, please consider this to be like the first episode out of a countless number of episodes that whenever you want to show up here and you have something to talk about, especially when you're doing your tours and you're launching even your comedies, we can come here and watch it. This space, we just do any kind of thing on it, you see. So please feel free. And then we often like to do partnerships with other people, just like you mentioned, partnering with people that have huge followings. Like you have followings and we are growing, so we'll probably reach out to look for some challenge. If you're doing a challenge or so and you need a partnership, let us know. We also do things like that, even if it's charity that you want to do. So thanks everyone. I think we'll drop on my monster and Isaac, you got anything to say before we split?
I just want to tell her that she's a great woman, and she keep on doing what she's doing. Stay positive, and I'm sure the sky is your limit. But when next are you coming to Nigeria so that our guys will go and welcome you at the airport?
Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
Yes. So when are you coming to Nigeria now so that our guys here will be ready for you?
Look for a job in Nigeria now. Project that they want actresses, and can come in. Whenever I have a job in Nigeria, I will come.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Isaac,
so be happy to.
Yeah, we can reach out to G George then. Okay. Do you participate in any like gospel events? Because we have a whole network of gospel artists that they often do charity, like Arome. And last time he did some kind of 33. He fed 33 widows. And it was a whole event where you'd have people, maybe you could tell them a joke and stuff. And we almost had to, Boytech had to go there if there were no issues with like COVID and the other things with his record label. So if you're interested in such, Arumi always organizes this, and we were part of a sponsor for that event. So we have all of these kinds of people around. If you're interested, maybe you could go do stand-up comedy or something for such events.
No problem. I'm always interested in anything that, is showbiz.
Okay.
And it's profitable to me.
Yeah, mashallah. Okay, noted. All right. Yeah, all right. Thank you very much. And we'll play your song now. Thanks for those that participated. Ken Shalimonite. Yeah?
Please, can you play Remy?
Oh, Remy. Okay, yeah. We had Remy.
Remy, that's it where you hide under. That's it where you hide under your cover.
Okay, let me look for it. And you want us to show the video or?
No, the audio.
What's the title? Remy. I see Remy with Kosi.
Remy, something like cover. I think it's under your cover or something.
Okay, let's see.
What to Quintus?
Yes, I see one with Kosi. Mavi with Kosi.
Yes.
Okay, is that one?
Remy with Kosi.
Okay.
Remy,
that's
it again.
Mashallah.
Give me the mic, yo.
Wait, it's actually no. Hey, but you want to dance again? Hey, but this will be the closing dance.
I'm sure you will lose it in this one.
I think I lose in the one.
Show me that thing where you hide under, that thing where you hide under your cover. Show me that thing where you hide under.
All right, bye. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks everyone. See you guys. Yeah.